ukisikia maneno ya kutumia kukatia moto wako, tafadhali unaweza tumia. Sawa sawa? Kama uko peke yako tunaelewa. Sawa sawa? But the message is beyond the words. So you listen and you understand, and then you will internalize the message at the end, okay? One more round of applause for Christine. All right. Christine, karibu.
Dear humanity, sometimes memories are the worst form of torture. Sometimes they become the monster you are constantly running away from. Other times those memories, my and your memories, become who you are. Then suddenly it is not you or me living on this earth, but another alternate, another version of you. A person who feels so much it's deadly, and a person who is so numb to feeling it's scary. The fact that you judge me for my actions is hurtful, because it is not me anymore. It is my memories, my dark, my black and not so clean memories. In fact, they are not a thing. They are a person, a monster made of words, of curses, of events that I tried to lock up, to shut down, but they refuse to stay locked, to stay down. So the person you see is me, and is also not me at the same time. Your words cut through me like a knife. I feel it for a second, then I feel nothing at all, because in my head, I'm going to die anyway, so what's the point? You pretend you care when you're with me, but later at night and wherever, whenever it is, I hear you constantly judging me and talking of how I am a nutcase, how I am not normal and need serious help. You judge me for my mistakes, my not feeling, and yet it is you, humanity, which made me this way. You say you are there for me, and yet in reality you are so far. I can't reach, I can't see a hand to hold when I so desperately need it. So the monster devours me again and again, and I become the person you hate. The person you crave is gone, is lost in an alternate universe called my mind. Then all of a sudden I'm taken to a place called therapy, which you say I need in order to become a normal and okay human being, a human who cries when they hear and witness death, and who smiles because other normal people are smiling. The therapist seems to know, to understand what I'm going through, but honestly, they really don't. They don't know how my mind is something that I wish I could physically extract and put aside for a while. They don't know how the monsters bang force field surrounding my alternate universe. They don't know my thoughts, my guilt, my fears, and my numb collaborate to form an invisible, and unfortunate, inevitable enemy. So you tell me I am strong enough to overcome this. to let go of my past, so to become human again. So I smile and I nod, because I know the people who didn't do that ended up in a white room, in a place where they became worse because of you, humanity. I go to school, I go to work, I occasionally eat, I act out the drama of my life in this dramatic play called life, until you're finally convinced that man, she finally got her together. And yet when you finally let go and ignore me for a while, you get a phone call saying, sorry, that I could not make it. So you make funeral arrangements saying you are paying your last respects. You say she lived a good yet disturbed life. You cry because you are sad, and you cry because apparently that is what normal people do. And when they ask, you say she died of an accident or an unknown disease, because you are so afraid of the single word suicide. I watch you from another realm, a realm that is not my mind, and I observe, I watch, and I observe again. I observe you, humanity, doing the same thing you did to me, to another person, another being, faced with this indestructible enemy called memories. And I watch you, humanity, doing it again and again, judging instead of fighting the monster that is changing another normal person. So I scream and I cry for that person, willing you to help your brother and sister in arms so they do not succumb to that form of torture. But then again, you did not hear me, just like you did not listen to my silent pleas and cries and when alive. No, you have forgotten me. I'm just another person, another thing, a split atom, a dead particle, 6 feet below the ground. So I watch and I think, and I realize that in the long run, you slowly became the enemy. Sometimes memories are the worst form of torture, and yet truthfully, you, dear humanity, have become by far the worst.
With